So we all have a type. Mine happens to be feminine older women who won't come out of the closet. Toxic. But we all have a type on social media too. Let me explain. Yesterday I was talking to a client and we were trying to establish her brand image, her type. When people come onto your profile, what type are you? Are you the kind of person they want to follow as if you were a dating profile and they're swiping and scrolling? Do they want to date you? Do they want to follow you? Do they want to buy into your brand? So we're creating her type. Now, how do we create a type on social media that people learn to like, know, trust, and love? You create a certain way you show up, a certain way you talk to your audience. Are you slower and more casual? Are you more aggressive and fiery like me? Are you wearing a certain color in every one of your videos? Your feed have a pattern that is all these different colors that are your brand colors and only those. Do you wear a typical type of clothes? For me, I mix it up between feminine business and workout clothes. What is the vibe people feel when they show up on your profile? How are you translating every single time? When you show up in a feed, in a scroller, they're like, oh, that's that Sophia girl, I should listen. Not based on hearing you, just based on how they're seeing you. Are they catching the vibe? This is so important to create a brand that people get addicted to and start binging your content because they feel like you're their best friend. I cannot talk and do makeup at the same time. But yesterday I was in a coaching call and I got one of the best compliments ever from a very gorgeous client. And she said something like, oh, forgot bronzer. She said something like, Sophia, did you plan out your vibe to be lips and lashes? Like, I love your fake lashes. And I was like, fake lashes? I haven't worn fake lashes in like 5 years, maybe more than that. I haven't worn fake lashes since I was married, circa 2018, maybe even 2016. Oh my gosh. So it was a huge compliment and I was like, no, that's just who I am. That's how I show up. So I don't have to do anything fake. I just get to show up authentically me, because it gets exhausting to show up as anything that's not authentically you. Believe me, I did it for years. Another thing that I do is I wear subtle queer jewelry and nails. I'm gonna always include a little gay. And the next thing she said, she was like, the lips and the lashes. And I was like, yeah, I do love my lips. And I go get them filled once a year at the anti-aging clinics. And I am not ashamed to say that it is filler, because people are like, you're so exotically pretty. And I'm like, thank you. That's so nice. But I'm just a white girl with lip injections. It's really that simple. But also obsessed with this, not sponsored at all because I have no idea what it is. I think it's BIP, and this is actually mystery glaze, so I can't even tell you what color it is. But I just feel like it's so pretty. Anyway, she made me think I created a brand by showing up as me, and I showed up as me so authentically. The 3 things she said, she was like glowy skin, lips, lashes, and I'm like, that's so nice. What is it for you? Like, no matter how I show up, I am so comfortable getting close in the camera. For you, if you're like, I don't know, I'm not confident in my skin or whatever. Okay, first of all, I think it's great if you show up without filters, but there's filters for everything. Whatever your insecurity is, there's a filter for it. Secondly, I wouldn't filter your insecurities because that's what makes you who you are. I feel like I have the crookedest nose and I show up like every day in the camera. And when I edit my videos, I can see it super clearly and it does make me insecure, but it doesn't matter. I get past it. Okay. Also, she was like, your lashes, not fake lashes. I'm not sponsored for any of this. I just want to tell you because I don't want to gatekeep. I have used Latisse for years. That is kind of expensive. I think it's over $200 a bottle, but hear me out. This bottle, I make it last a year. I think that I've had this bottle since before I broke up with my ex-boyfriend. Now, I'm going to have to buy more soon, no biggie. But it is expensive. Here's the thing. Using Latisse too much or putting too much can actually eat up the fat under your eyes. So I don't overdo it. If you go back and look at my videos, you'll see where some fat was out of my face right here. And I didn't want to get filler right here. My injectionist was like, you're not ready yet. We don't want to do that because I'm 30. So I love that my injectionist is like, oh, we're not going to just take the money from you just because you want to do this. This is what's best for your face. This is what's best for your skin long term. So I just started reducing the amount of Latisse I use every day. And instead I mix in, this is definitely not sponsored because The Ordinary doesn't sponsor anyone, but this is The Ordinary's multi-peptide lash and brow serum. And I put this on every single night. And then twice a week, I put on Latisse. That is how you make that last a long time. And this is before I even curl my lashes and one coat of mascara. So if you want your brand to be lashes and skin, take care of your lashes and skin and put on some lip gloss. But all this to say, when you create videos, I want you to be thinking, what is your vibe? Who are you showing up as? Do people get to expect you in some way, shape, or form? I know my audience does. I'm either really dressed up or really casual in a matching workout set. That's just who I am, how I show up. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this hair because Lord Jesus, it's a fire.